at 16, Chris Ivory, Jonathan Stewart, and Trey Mason, the kid out of Auburn that just got drafted last year. Okay. That's the top 20. See how quick I am on my feet? Boom, like a ninja.
Very good.
I am a ninja, as a matter of fact. We got about 15 minutes left in this hour. Here's the other thing too. Like this free agency thing is going on, but I'm gonna call. I want to start an initiative here. How about we stop burning jerseys? How about we don't do that anymore? Like the whole
man, can we stop buying jerseys?
Well, it's the NFL thing. I mean, if I don't have no problem with a dude. Like if you go into the game, you got your team jersey on, your colors or whatever. Like no one's like rocking the jersey to like the club no more. That's not happening. But if you go to the Hawks game and you got your Dominique situation on and whatever, showing your team, I don't have no problem with that. But let's stop the whole burning of the jersey situation. The first time it happened, we saw it with LeBron. It was like, oh my God, they're really pissed. Until he came back, and
then nobody had a jersey.
yeah, he did. That dude kept that jersey and wore it. He wore it when LeBron came back. Did you not see that? Yeah, that dude who was on tape burning that jersey came back. And trust me, we're talking about LeBron now, but we'll talk about not LeBron. We'll talk about that Cavs team here in a minute.
But you know what? The way that LeBron left the Cavs, I could see the fan base getting mad and doing that, right?
Yeah,
but this thing going on in Dallas with the burning of the DeMarco Murray jersey, it's like
all of it's ridiculous.
The Cowboys wouldn't sign him. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, it wasn't like he made a decision on national TV and you didn't know.
Yeah.
It was like this thing been front pages in Dallas news for a couple weeks now.
Yeah, that makes no difference to me at all. Like, I still got my number 81 Terrell Owens jersey. Yeah, it's not getting burnt. Yeah, that's an authentic. It's not the replica, the Marshall's replica. Nah, that thing costs way too much bread for me to be talking about putting a flame to it. And if ever I run across T.O., you know what's going to get? A signature on it.
Fine.
Yes. Yeah. And then when hard times hit, you're going to see me on Pawn Stars, cuz me and Rick battling it out.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth no more than 100. Nah, I need about 1,000, pimp. We don't have to meet in the middle at 5.
That's just like I have the 1998. I had the Super Bowl, the Falcons Super Bowl jersey. I think it's the Jamal Anderson, like the real Dirty Bird jersey.
The kid from Arkansas.
I'm
playing. Go ahead.
No,
I'm playing. Go
98.
Ahead.
The real Dirty Bird, man.
Go ahead, man. I'm playing.
The real Jamal.
Go ahead, man.
32. Yeah, and
that come with an 8 ball, don't it?
See, I was about to go there. See, hold on. As much as I was, interacting with Jamal
in a jar of Bantu.
Look, shut up. Look. I thought about, I've been thinking about getting him to sign a jersey so I can just put it up in my man cave. But I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, this jersey probably goes to appreciate if I get him to sign this jersey. Like, I don't really know. Like, I don't really know if I want this.
Yeah.
Like,
that's not gonna add no.
Yeah,
that's not gonna add no. It's not gonna add no value to the jersey. Like Jamal Anderson, he's a normal player. Terrell Owens is a Hall of Famer. So he's a regular guy. That's like getting Harry Douglas to sign your jersey. Okay, whatever. Thanks, Harry.
But hey, speaking of T.O. in the Hall of Fame, dude, when that moment comes, I don't know when it's gonna happen. When he's gonna get that phone call. But, dude, you best believe when T.O. puts on that gold jacket, oh, my God.
What you think?
He's going to give the most epic speech ever.
You think so?
Ever. What? It's going to be more emotional than Emmett and Deion Sanders all wrapped up into one.
I wasn't too wrapped up in Deion. You know who had the best ever? And I think I told you this before, the best ever Hall of Fame speech? Curtis Martin, man.
Who?
Curtis Martin.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because Kurt, he didn't like fall apart. He just told his story, man, and the message in his story was just so awesome, man. Like he went up there to show out and show people how emotional he can get about his mama. He talked about his mama, how he watched his dad beat the hell out of her, and then in turn, her being so mad, she beat the hell out of him. Like he went up there crying and all that. He almost did for a minute, and he held it back. He G'd up and told the story. He probably the best. Like that whole, that's my mama. Come on, man. Like what kid didn't like somebody have like mama jokes against your mama?
That's why that's why it was so awesome though, because it was just
terrible.
like, dang, like for real, you know, like all of this came because people were joning your mama because she was like a maid or whatever it was she was doing, like, you know, but yeah, it was just epic.
Like, but it didn't happen to nobody else.
You know me, I always get a pleasure out of seeing these dudes just break down. And it's like, dude, T.O. is going to talk about his grandma. He going to talk about growing up in Alexander City, Alabama. He going to talk about Tony Romo being his quarterback.
You stupid.
Like, dude, it's going to be so epic. I can't wait.
He did have a crazy look. Like, the fact that his daddy, like, lived across the street. His whole life.
He didn't even know. Right. And he didn't even know. Yeah.
Oh, you know who else? I ain't going to do that because I don't know if I'm.
Shannon Sharp had a good speech too a couple years ago.
I don't know if I'm at liberty. Yeah, the whole like Sterling needs to be in the Hall of Fame. No, you don't. Like certain things are just like not to rip.
Well, I'm talking about how Shannon talked about growing up eating roadkill and what do you say he grew up on? Possum stew because they couldn't afford it.
He's a country MFer though, so like even the people who had money down there was eating possum and squirrel and all that. Like, come on. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but you seen where you from?
Yes, man.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't even called really roadkill. It's just like it's dinner. Let me stop because we're trying to get Shannon to be the third member of the Sports Kings, so he can inject some make a financial infusion into the show. Sorry about that, Shannon.
No, but you know who we can get to infuse some money?
You sure you want to say it on? Okay, go ahead. I don't know.
What I'm saying, because technically, we put him down with the show, and now he has a job, so technically he might be. Shannon is unemployed right now, but Bob Whitfield got a check coming in now.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know that. But the reason I even mentioned Shannon Sharp is because he obviously needs an outlet. Like the way he's been, like I say, just if you pay attention, you say you follow him, just pay attention to his tweets every now and then. Like every 3 days or so, is him and somebody going at it about something. Like him and just some random person too. Like, Well, Bob don't even check his Twitter. Yeah, Bob don't even check his Twitter. That's the only reason, because it's like a give and take thing. Like if Bob ain't getting nothing out the deal, and all he's doing is making the financial infusion, it's kind of us pimping Bob. But we give Shannon an outlet. He pumps a little. Look at us talking about this stuff like it's real. God, we're such idiots. And you got me all caught up in it.
I just want to know where he get them suits from. Yeah, because he don't get them from Dominique dude, Michelle, whatever that dude's name was.
There's a dude down here that There's a dude down here that does a lot of them NFL player suits. This dude named his name is David Bespoke. He's a white dude. He's got half a hand. He got like part of his hand got amputated. I met him like some years and years ago when my buddy was in the league. And he does but at the time he did all the Deion suits and stuff. Like you can see dudes that had those, the initials in the collars and all that kind of stuff. He does all that kind of stuff. He's right up there in what he was at the time up there in Norcross. Maybe I shouldn't have gave all that information. That's like free advertising. Damn it.
Oh, no, I think I met that guy.
Yeah, you better.
When he was at the radio station, right?
I don't know.
He came up to the radio station?
I don't know.
I met some guy.
Some
guy that makes James suits. Some dudes that make the suits.
Yeah, probably the same dude.
On the Internet Network.
Because, Jamie and Deion used to get their conch done at the same place.
yeah, no doubt. And it burnt both of them heads out. It burnt the head out of both of them.
Jamie Dukes. Yeah. Anyway, where are we going here?
I don't know, but let's talk about hair real quick. So we talking about? No, man.
I don't care.
Dude, I just can't get over LeBron James' head, man. Like, dude,
so
you took
that's
the headband off.
That's the new thing now. He's gonna rock it without the headband. That's what's happening.
The past 2 games.
Well,
the past 2 games.
Think about it now. It may be like a drug addict, like a 12-step program. Like slowly but surely.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, slowly but surely he just go ahead and come on, and then next thing you know, he'll have, because like he rich, so what he can do, like he can get his barber, to cut it like super 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 low, but still give him that fresh razor line, so you can still see the line and it look like he got hair. But he will have hair, but it's like super, super low, almost like bald, but his hair there.
Doc Rivers. The Doc Rivers.
Yeah, even lower than that. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean the way I was getting my hair cut before I went bald. Yeah. I know about it.
He can rock that. And then, that top area, that welcome to that into the woo part on the top won't be as noticeable.
The ultrasound, it's a boy.
Right. It just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking to myself, and there was this article yesterday, and I didn't read about it. It said something about LeBron embracing his awkward cool or something like that. And I didn't read it because I was like, whatever. If Rob reads
like Charlie Brown, man. His hairline look like Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown didn't even have a hairline. He was bald with the little squirrely in the front.
Right up in the top. Yeah, right up in the front. Where the hell I should be.
Anyway.
That's LeBron. I texted you last night that it looked like Moses parting the Red Sea, man.
But it ain't.
Like, you got these...
Here's the thing, it ain't
you
just
got
him.
waves on the left and the right, and then you got this part right, like this opening right in the middle where the hair won't even wave anymore.
But it ain't just him. Like Chris Paul's doing things like that. Like they do a good job on those Allstate commercials and like shading him up on top. But yeah, he got the same gig going on up there.
But it's the spray. But it's that spray. They
right.
put that little airbrush spray on you.
That's what I'm saying.
Beijing,
yeah, they go ahead and shade him up up there to make it look thicker. But when he get on that basketball court, especially if he ain't had no haircut in a little while.
Yeah.
Nah, he don't wear it on the court, fool. I'm talking about on the commercial, dummy.
Oh.
Like this dude just like what was that? Was that last year or the year before that with Carlos Boozer? He like his head was he had the shoe polish on his head. Like, what's wrong with you, man? And that was again he had his kids.
Hey.
His kids was in the stand. I was like, man, you embarrassing your sons, man. That's wrong.
He had it on his head and in his beard.
Yeah, it was so shiny. Like he had a plastic helmet on. You know what I mean? Like he had a plastic do-rag on his head.
Now you might. I don't know if you were still with the urban division of CBS Radio at this time, but Shawty Lowe. I can't remember if it was the Car and Bike Show or the for Sisters Only, but Shawty Lowe performed, and he had that same like helmet, plastic rubber thing.
Yeah,
look going on as well, man. I just can't get into that.
Yeah, you gotta be better than that. Be better. That's all I gotta say. Be better, man. Like there's no, and again, when you see people like that, just automatically know they have no friends. You have no real friends.
Eddie Long don't have friends. Eddie Long don't have friends.
Well, he gotta do certain things to get his friends. So no, he doesn't. I hope not. I hope he don't. Like people like that shouldn't have friends. No one should be associated with people like Edward Long Sr., not Jr. I've worked.
The originator.
I think he's kind of cool. To male lace front. Jesus, what's happening to this show? We got like 2 more minutes left in this hour, man, and we're like it's been that kind of day, man. It's just been one of those. Look at Bruce Pearl. It's just been like, nothing's really gone down. Couple of for the next I don't know 90 seconds let's go through let's get through these last couple of signings from today, right? Okay, Nick Foles got introduced today, right?
Yes.
Percy Harvin, we mentioned that already. We mentioned CJ Spiller's going to be down there with Mark Ingram and their little two-headed monster of a backfield. Kenny Steele, the latest exodus out of New Orleans to Miami. That's happening. Nick Fairley. Ooh. You talking about people who overestimate their worth. 1 year deal with the Rams. He'll try it again next year. Everybody.
Yep.
We talked about Darren McFadden.
That's what injuries will do to you.
He got that sleep apnea too. He's like one of them big dudes that snore while they wide awake. He's like that. Ooh, our guy Chris Culliver. He's with the Reds. He went from San Francisco to the Redskins now, so that should be awesome with him. One controversial. Well, he was the only thing controversial out there, talking about the gays and whatnot. Brian Orakpo, he'll be out there with Dick LeBeau and the Titans. Jordan Cameron, he'll be down in Miami. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened today. So, with about 30 seconds left, just remember, this is the Sports Kings podcast. My name is Big Mike. His name is Rob Calloway. We're being heard via Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker, like speaker, with an R between the P and the E. You can get in contact with us while you're listening to the podcast at Sports Kings Live on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. You can also email us any long-form thoughts that you may have or suggestions, or you just want to talk junk to us at sportskingslive@gmail.com, and we'll be right back.
Did you say Eddie Longthought?